Hello friends, today we are going to learn how to make paper jhumka. To make a perfect paper jhumka, we require some tools. First of all, we require quilling strips. These are 5 quilling strips. You can take any color according to your choice, your design, your dress or your mood. I am having maroon colored quilling strips. Then we need a quilling tool or a needle, a quilling coach, fabric glue, wire cutter, nose plier, a jhumka mold, a brush, some bead caps, some beads. You can take any type of beads, any type of color and any type of style as per your requisites. Then we need head pins, stud base or ear hooks, some chains, as I am having ball chains, pearl chains, 3 ball chains. This is 2 ball chain, this is 3 ball chain, this is 3 pearl chain and this is 2 rhinestone chain. First of all, we need to make a coil as our jhumka base. For that we have to join minimum 5 strips, or as per your choice. If you want to make bigger jhumka, then you have to join at least 7, 8 or 9 strips. Whenever you are joining 2 strips, you have to take care of the sides of strips. There are 2 sides of these strips. This is right and this is wrong. You can see the edges. Every time whenever you are joining 2 strips, you have to join right side to the another right. Use a little amount of fabric glue and join another strips upon that. Just hold for some seconds and then join another one. As you can see, we have joined all 8 strips together. Now we have to make a coil to make our jhumka. We will insert this needle into the coach and then we have to insert the edge of the strip into this needle's hole like this. Now we have to move our needle to make a coil. Just keep it rolling on. As you can see, this is the finished coil. Now we have to secure the edges. For that, apply small amount of fabric glue at the edge and keep it rolling. Now remove the needle from the coach. This is our finished coil. Make it flat by rolling back side of the pin upon it, and you can finish your coil like this. Now we have to shape it into a jhumka. For that, we have to take our jhumka mold. As you can see, there are lots of sizes to make jhumka according your choice. Basically, this size is used to make a pendant. This is also for pendant, and these can be used at jhumka bases. I have made a coil of 8 strips and I am using this last one to make my jhumka. For that, you have to put your coil upon this. Keep your thumb upon it and press down the edges of the coil towards downside. To keep evenly spreaded coil, use the back side of the needle to press down layers of paper. This is our jhumka base ready. Now we have to coat a layer of fabric glue inside the jhumka so that it will hold its shape onwards. Take a brush, put some fabric glue inside the jhumka and coat it completely with the fabric glue. Like this. Clean your brush and let it dry completely. As you can see, it is dried. Now we have to decorate our jhumka. Here are lots of options which you can use to decorate your jhumka. If you want to color your jhumka into another any color according to your dress, you can do that also. For that you have to use acrylic paints. Take any color of your choice and paint it thoroughly to cover your jhumka. This is our jhumka after coloring it. Let it dry and then decorate it. Cover it with 2 coats of colors and now we will decorate it as we want according to our design. First of all, apply fabric glue. As you can see, the color is completely dry. Keep it upon a flat surface and cover it with the choice of the chain. You can use any pearl chain, rhinestone chain, ball chain of any color. Like you can use red, yellow, green, blue, pink or whatever you want to match according to your dress. Cut extra chain with wire cutter. Now I'm using a rhinestone chain to make another layer. Cut extra chain with wire cutter. Take care that there will be no space left between these chains, like this. As you can see, there is no space left between two of them. Now I will put a layer of ball chain upon these. To decorate my jhumka a bit more. Fabric glue is transparent. It will be dried completely and will not leave any stain. So don't be afraid if there is any extra amount of fabric glue upon your jhumka while you are making these. Again, take care of the space. Now our jhumka is decorated. Let it dry completely and then we will proceed with our next steps. As you can see, this is completely dry now and there is no stains of fabric glue. Now we will make a hanging. For that we need a head pin. We will insert this head pin into this hole like this. Now we will add a bead cap upon this. Now you can add any type of bead of any color. If you are having a red sari or a red dress, then you can add a red bead here. You can use another bead cap upon that if you need a long string and one more bead this way. It's up to you how you want to add beads and bead caps upon this string. Now I will make a loop to hang it into my stud base. For that we will cut our head pin here. We'll take a nose plier and bend it like this. Make a S loop. Bend it downside a bit and then bend it again. Now I will add a stud base. This is a Pachi stud base. Here is a loop in this. As you can see, I will insert my loop into this and close the end of the loop. And this is our jhumka ready. If you want to add a ear hook in this, then don't add stud base. This is ear hook. I will add it to my jhumka. This is my jhumka of ear hook. You can add any variation to these jhumkas according your choice. Like these are the variations of the jhumkas, sizes, colors, designs, stud base, decorations, and these are little chumkis. Now we will make it waterproof. As you can see, I am having 3 pieces of raw jhumka. To make it waterproof, first of all you have to coat it with the fabric glue completely on upon side also. You can see the fabric glue is completely dried. Now keep a newspaper in the center. Place your jhumkas upon it and use a spray to coat them with varnish. It works in both ways. First, it gives them a shiny, bright look, glossy look, and then it makes them completely waterproof and durable. As you can see how pretty these are looking. Now let it dry completely at least for 24 hours. After that, your jhumkas are ready to move. Now you can wear them and flaunt your style with a pride. These jhumkas, I have used Winsor & Newton's gloss varnish professional spray to coat them, but it may be costly and hard to find in local market, so you can use Asian Paints Touchwood varnish also if you don't get this in your local market.